I am back, and I am here, and I'm going to read some Street Fighter comics, and I'm going to do the best I can while I am chilling with my little mama. I just showed her off, but then I realized I had the audio muted, so I stopped the recording and restarted it. Not the stream, so you Facebook Live, you're like, what are you talking about? We see that there. Yeah, I got to press stop and restart. I try to do these in one take, and I try to keep them low production. I'm just a dude reading copyrighted material. I don't know. So here we go. So I'm here with my daughter. Ready? Tuesday, Ileana, Daddy's little mama, 2 months old, the beast baby. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? I said I'm Tuesday, Ileana, Daddy's mutant mama. All right, honey bunny, come on over, sweetie. Let us read together some of Udon's Street Fighter Classic comics. Yes, we're gonna read some Street Fighter, my love. So it goes like this. Sagat's round 17. Sagat's redemption. It looks like his eyes are red too, so maybe he's gonna have to fight, bring the dark Hadouken again, or whatever it's called. Tiger knee. So, I have always believed that the mastery of the physical was merely a vehicle to bring one's consciousness to enlightenment. That, through the fighting arts, one could find the rare discipline needed to free one's mind from the chains of this world. I believe that by mastering chaos, one could find clarity. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Some of my nose is itching bad. But many fighters have come through the doors of this temple, seeking the knowledge I have attained, not to find wisdom, but to further their doomed pursuits of pride, revenge, vanity, and power. Could I have been mistaken in thinking that in instructing men, I could bring them any closer to peace? Are they destined to ever fight towards a vacant goal that they will never reach? Sagat, prepare yourself. Ever since you disgraced me and took my Street Fighter title, I have done nothing but prepare. Huh? You have sought me out before the appointed time. It was at the last Street Fighter tournament you stripped me of my title and made me taste defeat for the first time since becoming the king of Muay Thai. And it was at the next tournament where I was going to reveal my true power to you. Did you come here to deny me my chance at redeeming my honor? I came here to fight because I respect you and I need your help. There's something inside me, a sinister power that you once brought out of me. You are the only person who can help me understand it. The same power that scarred me? Tiger! My master was murdered, but I wasn't strong enough to avenge him. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think you were the only one who could help me. If I didn't respect your strength. This is bigger than any score we have to settle. In other words, you believe that I am a training dummy for you to test your skills on. You underestimate me. Sagat, he's even stronger than before. But there's something else. His moves are more focused and effortless. And not brazen and arrogant. But just as powerful. He's changed. Can I still beat him? And if I can't, how can I avenge my master Goyoken? You are fighting with despair and rage in your fists. You have already lost. Damn it! If I can't even fight for the ones I love, I have nothing. I am nothing. An opening. Need him. Tiger, raid! All those knees. Huh? We will settle this at the upcoming tournament, as planned, after you have had the same opportunity to learn from Dalsum as I have. If it's the darkness in your soul that you need to master, listen to his words. You are right, Dalsum. Everything you said was true. Thank you. Sagat? He could have beaten me and had his revenge, but he held back. What secrets could this Dalsum hold? Hong Kong. This is the place. Genhanten Restaurant. I wonder how different things would be if I had never stopped training with you, Master Gen. Here I am so many years later, and there's still so much I can learn. You were your own person. I am just glad to know some of what I taught you is still in your repertoire. I can even see a little of your father in you. How he did teach me Tai Chi when I was 5. You can still see it? There are still a few nuances in your techniques that are unmistakably his. When I am gone, both your father and I will continue to live on through your fighting style. That will be a far greater memorial than could ever be built from stone. Hey, let's not have any more talk of that way. You still move. You'll probably outlive me. Pretty smooth moves you've got there, Agent Chun-Li. Cammy, I'm glad I won't be on the receiving end of any of them this time. Sorry I'm late. Master Gan, this is Cammy from MI6. She's here to help me with Shadow Lu. And Cammy, this is Master Gan, one of the teachers I've trained under. Pleasure to meet you. Huh? He goes, he knows. Anyway, we should head to Interpol. Some new Shadow Lu intel came in that I wanted to show you. Some new Shadow Lu interview came in to show you. Looking forward to it. Pleasure meeting you again, Master Gan. Wait, if I could speak with you for a moment, Chun-Li. Of course, I'll meet you downstairs, Cammy. What is it? The woman I sensed something wrong. Our blood on her hands. No matter how hard you try to rid yourself of it, the stink of murder can never be completely washed away. And I could smell it on that woman. When you take the life of another, you are never the same. I know this intimately. You're not telling me anything I don't already know. She's different now. Knowing her past, you still trust her? I trust you, don't I? And I know people can change. Just be careful. Don't worry. I always am. I'll see you soon, old man. Later. He coughs up blood. As mentioned, he is dying of cancer. Hong Kong Police Headquarters. We recently received enhanced surveillance video from a Shadow Lu operation at a Russian research facility. It was being run by some of Shadow Lu's doll agents. We were able to cross-reference these images with records from hundreds of other government and law enforcement agencies around the world. 2 of them caught our attention. I remember their names. Nombolu and Julia. At least those were their code names. What did you find out? They matched descriptions of 2 missing persons from an indigenous Mexican tribe, the Thunderfoot tribe. Besides what little we know about your past, we know practically nothing about who the dolls are or where they came from. Maybe if we can find out, it could help lead us back to Bison. I'm taking it Mexican food will be on the menu soon? You got it. My boy, I don't even play him. Just as a fucking Mexican-American and of native Mexican ancestry, and a lot of my fucking genes come from the same fucking area that the fucking Apache are from, and I am a big old fucking tall 6'3" fucking fighting brown man. I do fucking wrestling, I do combat sports. That's why I love this video game and I love this fucking genre of comics. I gotta like T-Hawk. Even though I don't play him, I gotta like T-Hawk. We'll be meeting with Mexican officials who've been working with the representative of the Thunderfoot tribe ever since the 2 women went missing. His name is Thunderhawk. India. Thank you for agreeing to train me, Dalsum. Think nothing of it. I also learn from every new student I teach, so one could think that mine is a selfish endeavor. I'm very interested in seeing what could have made Sagat such a formidable opponent. You will in time. That was an impressive fight earlier today. Have you regained your strength? Though my mind could certainly have some rest, physically I think I've recovered. Good. You will certainly need your strength for the beginning of your training. I'm eager. I'll be ready as early as you want tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning? On the contrary, it is when you are mentally drained that your true nature is often exhibited. I need you to attack me now. Attack me with everything you have. To be continued. We're going to read the next one, though, because my little girl's asleep, and I like where this is going. Round, bonus round, Assassin's Code. Do 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 do. Assassin's Code. 10 years ago, I killed someone who had been sent to end my life, and I did it in front of the eyes of my young friend's daughter, Chun-Li. I was an assassin of great renown in the Hong Kong underworld, and the man's death was but one of many. But the horror I saw in Chun-Li's eyes injured me far greater than any assailant ever could. I had destroyed a great many things in my life, but never had I destroyed something as beautiful as those young eyes that used to gaze at me in respect and admiration. But there was still something left to be done, a code that I needed to uphold. That code was to leave no witnesses, without exception. I replayed it in my mind many times as I brought Chun-Li back to the Gahan restaurant. The code I had followed since the day I had first become an assassin. She had already told me that she would tell no one, and I knew her words were true, but that did not release me from my obligation. I had to end her life. What would you like for dinner, Chun-Li? I am not hungry. Do not be silly. You always have dinner here after training. I will make you some fried rice. It has always been your favorite. It horrified me to realize that the hands I was using to make her dinner were the hands that would soon end her life. It was her last meal I was preparing. As I returned to her, I wrestled with what I had to do. Could I truly kill the daughter of one of my only friends? I would be swift and merciful, lethal. She would feel not even a moment of pain, and there would be no sign of struggle or injury. It would appear as if her heart simply stopped. Her father would suspect, but he would never be able to prove anything. Could I? Oh, as all that was left was for me to decide if I could live the rest of my life with such a sin. I carried many, but none that grave. Could I? No, I could not. That day when I realized I could no longer be an assassin, the day killing intent left me, after tonight I will no longer be your teacher. You are not to associate yourself with me again. I am sorry, Chun-Li. Yes, Master Gan. Perhaps one day when I have left my current life behind, we will meet again. But until then, this is goodbye. That's sad. That's good. That's good. Like, it's a good story. Like I said, we go on. Shadowloo HQ. However you came to become this Cammy, however you came to ally yourself with MI16, it's no matter, Killer B. You were created for me, and me alone, and you will be once more Agent Junie. Or you will be once more. Agent Junie, are you in place? Affirmative, sir. Killer B was last seen accompanying that Chinese Interpol agent to Mexico to meet with the Thunderfoot tribe. That should give us the perfect opportunity to commence our mission. Yes, sir. India. You are certainly strong, perhaps even more powerful than Sagat when he first arrived. But that may put you at a disadvantage. The more you have trained, the more there may be to untrain. The more you have learned, the more there may be to unlearn. Until you have learned the folly of fighting with rage in your fists and given up winning as your ultimate and only goal, your mind will remain clouded and open to attack. As you are, you will never find victory against Akuma. You are wrong. Huh? Nugget, Yoga Nugget. Are you ready to begin unlearning? I think I might be. Mexico. Damn, she's looking good in that outfit. I don't know what it does to me. I don't say that shit in your comics, but you want to watch. But damn. There's Rose. What the? Huh? There was a woman there. Just now. Seems Thunderhawk is running a little late, Kemi. We might be waiting a while. Care for a drink? No thanks. I think I might have had enough. Everybody freeze! Like there's Danny Trejo. If this is your first robbery, this hold on, I'll be Danny Trejo. I'm Mexican, so I ain't even brown facing it. Everybody freeze! If this is your first robbery, this is the part where you place all your money and valuables on the tables in front of you. My associates and I will then happily remove them for you. And what do we have here? Two lovely mamacitas and in uniform. See, I like the uniform too. It's a tune to me. Would you like the honor? Would you like the honors? My pleasure. You can have them next time, Chun-Li. No, you are you are guests in my country. Please allow me. What the hell, huh? And I gotta live T-Hawk, cause like me, aside from being tall and fucking brown, we are both fucking grapplers. Y'all motherfuckers know I wrestle for 12 years, since I was 8 until I was 20 years old. You all know I've been doing jiu-jitsu almost the last 7 years. I have almost 20 years of grappling training. Incredible. How can he move so fast at his size? Now, if someone would be kind enough to alert the authorities so they can be here when he wakes up, that would be appreciated. My apologies for the location. They make excellent Peruco pebble here, and I thought it would be a good way to welcome you. I am Thunderhawk of the Thunderfoot tribe. Later. These are the two brainwashed dolls we spoke to you about. It's them. Shadaloo did this, but how? We were hoping you could help tell us. Who are they? What happened? The first girl, I'm going, because I think one of them is going to be a character in the next Street Fighter game. The first girl shares the sacred blood of the Thunderfoot tribe. Her family was close to mine and supported me greatly when I inherited leadership of the tribe. Her name is Little Eagle. The other is a daughter of a German doctor who lived on the Thunderfoot Reserve. He generously helped my people who had been without a healer for years. Her name is Julia. One night they disappeared, and the doctor was found murdered mere days before my people had to evacuate. I was all, she got relations to Julia of Tekken? I'm curious now. Your people were evacuated? Yes, forced from our ancestral land after it was poisoned by the toxins sleeping from a nearby chemical plant. The authorities and politicians, all in the corporation's pockets, were no help. But wait, what if what you said about Shadow is true, it was never proven, but there were suspicions that the corporations was a front for some sort of criminal organization. But I never suspected that it could be linked to the abductions. When my people began to fall to illness, the corporation offered to send a medical team to diagnose everyone. It was a hollow gesture, but one we could not refuse. It was determined that an evacuation was necessary. The land had become too tainted. But perhaps the team had ulterior motives. Perhaps they were selecting candidates for the dolls experiment you speak of. And it was I who welcomed them to our community. Whatever help you need, I will gladly oblige. My soul will not rest until both Little Eagle and Julia are recovered from Shadaloo's grasps. Guile. Interesting. Cammy and I will have to look into this. Thanks. Thunderhawk was the corporation you were talking about called Omni Chemical Enterprises? Yes. How did you know? That proof you were looking for that could link it to Shadaloo? We got it. A friend of mine in the U.S. military keeps me up to date with any going-ons concerning Shadaloo. It seems they just picked up on a paper trail showing Shadaloo funds flowing into that corporation's account. Then I believe it would only be proper to give Omni Chemicals a visit. God bless his big brown badass dude. U.S. Interpol's headquarters, San Francisco. Goodbye, Chun-Li. Goodbye, Chun-Li. Nice work, Gibson. We weren't aware of how entrenched Shadowloo's operations in Mexico were. You had the boys in forensics accounting. You and the boys in forensic accounting did good jobs. Thanks, sir. I'll tell them you said so. Oh, and the contact suit you. And the contacts suit you, by the way. They knew. And the contacts suit you, by the way. They knew, sir. You've always worn glasses, haven't you? Oh, yes. I just felt like a change. Thanks for noticing. I'll keep you posted with any further developments, sir. So we know some kind of spy. India. Mind and body are intertwined, Ryu. Having control of your physical being can help calm the mind, while control of the mind can help to achieve things with your body that you might have thought were impossible, huh? If you've emptied your mind, performing such a feat is trivial. If you've emptied your mind, performing such a feat is trivial, are you ready to try? Not yet, but someday soon, I hope. When you have calmed the fluctuations of your mind and emptied it of negative emotions, the energies within you flow in harmony, and you will attain your true power, Ryu. Even if it is justified, you cannot allow yourself to ever give in to hate and rage. When you fight with an implicit concern for the well-being of your opponent, as well as yourself, you will realize that victory can always be yours. Your words remind me of Master Goyokin's. He also valued peace and mental discipline. He taught you well, but there are still a great many more levels you must rise above to reach enlightenment. Later, hey, I've got to show this to Ken. He just might be bold-headed enough to try it. You have come a long way, Ryu. But are you still hiding what is truly in your heart? If given the chance, would you not want to unleash the fury that has burned inside you since Goyoken's death? Would you not want to repay death with death if you were not so weak? Akuma, you lack the commitment and passion to ever avenge your master. No. Akuma, he was only an illusion. Not an illusion, a test that I failed. The question I believe you must ask yourself is this. Are you truly training in order to seek justice? Or has your quest to avenge your master merely provided an excuse to satisfy a darker, hidden desire? Could you promise me that given the power to choose, you would choose to spare your greatest enemy's life rather than take it? That is something I do not know. I know the answer I should give you, the answer Master Yoken could give, but I don't know if I can. At least not yet. That is something for you and you alone to come to terms with. I am sorry, but there is nothing left that I can teach you. I understand. Perhaps it is not my fate to defeat Akuma. Master Ryoken was the only one who ever did, and he is no longer here to show me the way. He was not the only one. What? Who could have beaten Akuma? If I told you, it could set you on a path more perilous than one you're already on. Please, even if I'm doomed to fail, I can never rest if I didn't pursue every possibility. Trust me to choose my own destiny. I heard whispers of a man who once defeated him many years ago. A man possibly as dangerous as Akuma. Are you certain you wish to know his name? Yes. Gehantaman Restaurant, Hong Kong. Hey buddy, nice outfit. Fool must think he's living in a goddamn kung fu movie. You've got a lot of nerve walking around like that alone in this part of town at this time of night. You'd think you were looking for trouble. Huh? Let's get out of here. I can feel it. The fighting aura resonate behind me. Could it be as powerful as Akuma? You're Gen, the man who once defeated Akuma. God, my heart's beating. This is good. It has been quite some time since I've heard Akuma's name uttered. We're going to read more. This is good. We're going to read more because my little girl's asleep on me. She's hugging me and it feels good. And I like reading fucking comics and I like this fucking world. So we're going to keep reading, kiddos. Agent Juni's final test. Agent Juni's final test. Ken Su Chong. Subject GRMX06. You have developed into one of our most advanced specimens. And after scanning your brain and painstakingly reprogramming your memories, I believe it is finally time for you to realize your potential. Blah, 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 blah. The only question left is whether your mind has fully accepted your new psyche. Any remnants of your past would be unacceptable. I wonder if this is Fang or who Fang's supposed to be. He laughs and looks like Fang. For example, do you remember where you were born or where you grew up? Negative. Do you remember Christmas mornings? Your first day at school? Childhood friends? Negative. Certainly you must remember things like your first kiss, leaving home for the first time, your family? Negative. Good, but finally, do you remember that special day when you first arrived here? And oh, there they are, look at Stan Lee's abducting her. Negative. Excellent. I see our new subject is dressed for active duty. Is her transformation complete? I believe she is ready to be instated as one of the doll agents, Commander Bison. The mind can be complex and unpredictable. Perhaps one final test is in order to fully prove that her will is mine and mine alone. Agent Juni, this is your first mission. Germany. Her bedroom light is on. Sweetie, it's you. The police gave up, but we never did. We knew you'd come back. What happened? Where have you been? What's wrong? Why won't you say something? And she capped her. In the end, Bison is a motherfucker. Let's keep going. Master Gen. Ready? There's Ryu versus Gen. My life was very different when I first faced the man you speak of, Ryu. At that time in my life, I had long since mastered the deadly arts that I had dedicated my life to, but I still hungered for battle. That hunger was what brought me to face the most dangerous and deadly of fighters. Opponents I had hoped would present a challenge to me, and this Akuma who challenged me was worthy indeed. Never had I fought someone with such ferocity and rage, such passion and speed, or such power. I thought that I had finally met an equal who could provide me with what I sought the possibility sorry, this is passionate. Let me try again. I thought that I had finally met an equal who could provide me with what I sought, the possibility of death. I remember tasting the pain of battle that had been unknown to me for so long. Akuma reminded me what it felt like to be in battle in which the outcome was uncertain. And achieving victory required exploiting my abilities to their fullest extent. I was grateful to him for reminding me of what it was to fight. But Akuma had not yet mastered his dark powers. The same murderous intent that fueled my own fighting style had not yet matured with him. I took advantage of that. Zaini! The battle is over. Again, the fight is not over. But Akuma had somehow done what no one else had. Survived the deadliest of my techniques. I could have finished him then and there, but I was far too intrigued by his abilities and his life. Instead, I spared him, agreeing to face him again after he had mastered his arts. Did you have your mirror rematch? No, things changed. The murderous intent that I mastered, the same thing that Akuma was seeking, left me. You might even wish to reconsider your request for me to teach you. While my skills have not entirely left me, age and illness have diminished them greatly. You may be the only one in this world who has defeated Akuma. I will be thankful for anything you can teach me. Very well, but be warned. If you truly want the knowledge necessary to avenge your master, it may require you to face and embrace a side of you that you may be ashamed of. San Francisco. Agent Junie reporting, Commander. Mission complete. Should I terminate the girl at the same time, sir? Not yet. Bring her back to base. Yes, sir. With her knowledge of Interpol's operations in the U.S., she may be of some use to us. Show me your katas, Ryu. It will help me gauge the current level of your abilities. Interesting forms, Ryu. Your master taught you very well. Your technique and precision are impeccable. Thank you. Have you brought me here to teach me new forms? No. It's a specific technique you must need to defeat Akuma. I am here to teach you the way you must fight in order to challenge Akuma. Without reservation or mercy. What are you waiting for, Ryu? To defeat an enemy like Akuma, you must be willing to be equally ruthless. Fight back. A half-hearted attack. Attack me if it is I who murdered your master. All right, but you better be ready, Master Gen. Better, Ryu. Hadouken, but you would think Akuma's attacks would be as compassionate? Akuma will come at you without holding anything back, and you must respond with an equal sense of brutality. Your every move must be focused on destroying your enemy. Your every blow must be a killing one. Are you ready to take that step? No, I cannot betray my master's teachings. I cannot resort to using the Dark Hado, even if it means avenging his death. Then show me. Defeat me without using the murderous intent. Convince me you have enough power to do this. Defeat this old, sick man. Prove to me that your quest is not hopeless. You are wrong, Master Gen. I know I can win without giving in to the darkness my master warned me about. I do not need to give up my soul just for victory. Shoryuken! Unfortunately, no. Look down, Ryu. If I was the man I was in the past, inspired by the same desires that fuel Akuma, you will be dead. If you choose not to fight Akuma on his own terms, you are doomed. I refuse to believe that. Later, thank you for your words, Master Gen, even if I don't agree with them. You've given me a lot to think about. But even if it's a foolish hope, I refuse to give up. Good. I see you have already finished your chores. You had a movie to catch tonight, am I correct? Yeah, it's the premiere of the Fei Long's new movie. It's the premiere of Fei Long's new movie, The Hong Kong Connection. Then you would better go. You would not want to be late. You don't have to tell us twice. Catch you later, old man. Greetings, Master Gen. What brings you here, Akuma? I am merely observing Ryu's progress. He was wise to seek out one of my greatest foes. And it is a shame that in your weakened state, we shall never have our rematch. Indeed, what a battle would it be if we were both at the peak of our abilities. Both heaven and hell would have quaked. But I am not completely defenseless. I'm glad I know what your heart still desires, and I will be happy to grant it to you. While I am no longer the same man you once faced, I admit that I certainly would rather die fighting. Whoosh, whoosh. I am glad it ended this way, Akuma. As am I, Master Gen. From this day forward, Killer B is dead. Mexico, huh? Good morning, Chun-Li. Anything looking good? Grapefruit soda? Breakfast of Champions. Give it a bring, bring, bring. Hello, Yun? How is everything? Something happened, Auntie. Master Gen passed away. To be continued. We'll start tomorrow with the bonus round. I like this kind of downer note. This shit's good. My little babies learn about martial arts and spirit and all that shit. This is good. I love it, guys. Thank you guys for letting me read to you. Thank you for letting me share Street Fighter. Thank you for letting me share comics. Thank you for letting me share my family and my time. I love all you guys. Peace and take care.